Okay, Callsign Scooter once again, and Falcon BMS, and this one hopefully will be slightly more exciting than last time. Quick update along the DMZ here. We have huge progress, huge push on the eastern side, and we have one supply battalion that's gonna get into some trouble. Now, it's almost the end of day 3, just 4 more hours to go. From the last mission board that you saw, it just had a couple of bar caps, and those were really uneventful. There was one Oka strike that went uneventful. It was successful, but it was way up in this region up here. But I didn't feel like doing that, because a little too far for my taste. But anyway, really good progress on day 3. I'm kind of shocked, to be honest. And hopefully this trend will keep going. And there has been a bunch of CAS going on as well for about 10 hours campaign time. That allowed for this huge push to go in. And then on the western side, not a whole lot's going on. There was a big build-up, and then I don't know what happened to all the units. Either they were gone, blew up, retreated, and then got diverted off to the eastern side because this was a much easier path, maybe. Or maybe it's just a bunch of enemies up here that needed to be addressed. In any case, today the sortie is going to be an escort for an Oka strike.
Alright, listen up.
It is the runway at... what was the runway called? So we don't have targets. It started with like a O. But anyway, there is a MiG-23 squadron that's stationed here. And we're going to take out the runway. Now, the MiG-23 squadron has no aircraft to send pilots out on, but it has a ton of pilots. But still, taking out the runway means even if they do get airplanes and resupplied, they will not be able to fly sorties because the runway is broken. Reason I want to fly this escort is the last 3 to 4 hours there have been a ton of MiG-21s and MiG-19s kind of patrolling this area out here, and we may be able to see some action and get some more tally marks. Should be a fairly straightforward and simple mission on this one. There are a couple of SA-5s that are out here, but most likely won't target us because we'll be right on the edge of their threat circle. And then there's also no AAA that's a threat for the most part, and no real SAM sites that are a threat. We will be cruising at about 25,000 feet once we get up there. We do have a hold point on steer point number 2. Let's see for how long here. For about 8 minutes to wait for the Oka strike package. Intraflight is going to be channel 16, regular comms ladder as is. IFF and link 16 will stay as is, and we'll try to add AWACS as well if they're up in the sky. Alright, weather is predicted to be sunny, a little bit gusty. Yeah, about 5 knots, no, 6 knots. As we get back, okay, 33, because they'll probably use runway 31 then to land and take off, and that'll be fantastic because we won't get too much of a crosswind coming in. Alright, yeah, we do have AWACS. It's going to be Magic 2, and then J-Star for ground movement is Dock 7, and then we have Cyborg 6 for the tanker. Okay, that takes care of the briefing. Let's see what we have going on today. So we have 4 slammers, 2 heaters, 2 bags, 1 jammer pod, pretty standard. And the AIM-9s are X's this time, so we can fire them off bore sight. Let's get to our data cartridge. We will do our link 16, IFF plan update, com plan update. Now we're going to find magics. We're going to show our entire air tasking, and they should be under our support. Okay, maybe not. or command. No, not defense. I want command and control. Comms. It might be EWS. Nope, that's not it. Or if it's under ELINT. That's Chalice. Voodoo. We have Dog 7, that's the J-Stars, okay. What about at the top then? Chalice 3. Sentry 1. I'm not seeing magic. Raven 7. Nope. That's Sentry 5. Yeah, and then it's just half caps for that. Nope, nothing. Nothing. Nope. That's Dragnet. We don't need them. I'm just checking all of them now. Okay, maybe not the patrols. Nope. Again, that's Chalice 3. Oh, at the very top. Hello. Alright, so there's Magic 2. And we'll put them in a donor STN. See, I wonder...
Alright, listen up.
Yeah, because Mudhen should have 4. I'll get there, Link 16. Have to put that in by hand because I think it was me and then that's Wingman. I wonder why it won't load everybody else. Anyway, so their STN is 2647. So yeah, put that in the donor. So 2, what was it? 2647 and then 1 because they're number 1 in their flight. And then for the Oka Strike, oh, it's because they don't have Link 16. Well, that makes sense. It's the ROK AF. And how do we know this Link 16 blue line isn't there? All right. We'll still be on the lookout for them, and then they'll call when the package is marshaled. We'll call when the package is marshaled, and then we'll go on. Okay, I think that takes care of everything. And we'll go ahead and get in the pit without delay.
Copy 8-1, we're RTB. Jolly 7-1, let's go home. Banshee 6-1, in. Hog 7-1, nailed it. Dragnet 4, radar contact. Bullseye 0, 3, 8, 1, 4, 2, 21,000.
Okay, come on, load. There we go. Oh yeah, it is 5 a.m. Oops. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna need my night vision goggles because apparently I can't see the power. Okay. Get the fuel up. Air source to norm. And JFS start 2. I just saw contrails. Anyway, we are looking for 25 RPM. Okay. So far, so good. 20%. Almost there, 25. Let's get the throttle at detent. Okay, that's done. Okay, come on, 70%. Good. And the temperature is leveling out. Cool. Good start. Oxygen, radar, altimeter, radar, nothing on the hard points. And we can start getting our lights on. So I don't need the nods. Alright. Okay. HUD, fuel source, the RWR on, countermeasures panel, ejection seat. Oh, hello. Okay. I have smoke around the cockpit. I am going to discard. Not exactly sure what happened there.
Mudhen 5, go red shell.
Everything looked fine, and I
Copy 8-1, we're RTB.
did the startup procedure just fine.
Jolly 7-1, let's go home.
I'll try this again. Yeah, I don't understand what happened. It was fine. The canopy was closed and
Dragnet
locked.
4, be advised, hostile launch activity detected. Bullseye 3-1-1-6-3. Hog 7-1, direct hit. Hog 7-3, splash 1. Dragnet 4, radar contact. Bullseye 2-7-3-6-5, 19,000.
Yeah, we just started to lose power all of a sudden. Maybe it was the accidental click on the power thing and... Try this one more time. We'll close canopy first. Come on. Don't quit on me. There we go. Nope, lock. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's start the JFS, like before. Dear goodness. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure. Canopy was closed and locked. JFS was not on while closing the canopy. Reason being is it takes too much power to do both at the same time, and you could wind up with a bad engine start. So I don't know what that was about. Okay, so there's 25. We don't have the secondary caution light. Out of the D10. Yeah, and the lights shouldn't have affected anything. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, there's JFS, turn itself off, so engine should be spooling up on its own. Getting electrical systems. Come on. Get up to 70%. We don't want to burn it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, another good start. Should be all good. Okay, probe heat. Nothing there. Let's see, Avionics fault will FAC. Okay, probe heat. Okay, and then FAC just is a failure acknowledgement on the annunciator panel up here. And we know we have a Flickus fault. We'll get that cleared up in a minute.
2-1, sunrise.
Okay. Which is good. Okay, oxy low. Again, block 42. The oxy low is on the annunciator panel down here. Alright, there you go, that cleared. On later blocks, on the block 50, 52, it'll show up on this right eyebrow. We'll turn that down. That's turned down. Turn it down one more.
Pull up. Altitude. Warning. Jammer. Counter. Chaff. Flare. Low. Out. Lock. IFS. Caution. Bingo. Data.
That's done. Flickus bit test. Monitor that. Alright, so far so good. The engine is feeling fine. And then we'll ask the ground crew to remove the EPU, the safety pin. If we have time, we will test the emergency power unit. Okay, and it passed. Good. FCR, bit test is done. Test page, yeah, we have a couple failures. We'll get the data cartridge ready to go. Test the RWR.
Dog. 7-1, sunrise.
Okay, RWR is good, and then we will test the EPU. Turn on the EPU gen, keep it on, and then we're going to increase the throttle. Just to make sure that the... Okay, there we go. Test started. And we're getting power to the Flickus. Alright, we'll turn the emergency power unit off. We're good to go. We'll get this ready to go. Go to upfront controls, XMIT to channel 2 on the jammer. It looks like our INS alignment is just about done. Alright, INS alignment is done. So Switch that to nav, and then we'll clear all the faults here. Go to the data cartridge and load our flight plan, stores configuration, MFDs, data link, link 16, comms, IFF. All the important stuff. So link 16 looks like it is initializing. Okay. Must have missed that. Okay. So we're going to try load link 16 again. It's only been a week, so the initialization is required. Try it again.
Dragnet 4-1, sunrise.
There we go. I think link 16 was just having a little hiccup there. Okay. Let's go to nav. And so COM 1, COM 2 set. We'll go to IFF. So 2034. Okay. So backup panel is set to go for IFF. List mode, we'll go to the Hemix. Alright. And then we are going to start the alignment. I think it's page up. Okay, alignment's good. Then we'll finish that up. In the air, when I can use the cursor, turn the countermeasures panel to semi, just to give it some control if I get task saturated. Alright, so SMIS, we have everything loaded up. So restore jettison page. Get those ready to go. Okay, yeah, anyway. SMIS. Oh wait, I think that's literally it. Sure. I think, are we in air-to-air mode or nav? No, let's go to master air-to-air mode. There we go. Just to confirm, we have the B, C. We'll use the C's first. And then we shouldn't have anything loaded on air-to-ground. Yeah, we're set. It's channel 2, and then we're gonna ask for the QNH.
Hawkeye 7-1, Soul Sun, Q, page 3035.
3035. That's done. And because we are good, let's get the taxi light on. When do we take off? Takeoff was like 35, right? Yeah. So in 10 minutes. So we're gonna ask to taxi out for takeoff and then time compress.
F-Force, request taxi. Good morning, Rider 2. You are number 1 for departure. Taxi Delta, then hold short runway 06 left. Hawkeye 7, 2 shift F-16s. Request taxi.
Good morning, Hawkeye 7. You are number 1 for departure. Taxi Alpha, and then hold short runway 03 left.
Okay.
Rider
Didn't know
2,
no steering on.
taxiing.
So 03. Did I say 31? So 03 left. Brake check. Okay.
Rider 2, taxi Delta, and hold short runway 06 flag.
Feel like I'm sitting too high.
Hawkeye 7-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 35310.
Rider 2-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch to 25020.
Okay, we're gonna contact departure, and we're gonna say we're ready.
Hawkeye 7, 2-shift, F-16s, ready for departure. Hawkeye 7, hold short.
Alright, so here we are, we're gonna time compress. Alright, so we should be getting clearance pretty soon. We have a minute and a half.
Hawkeye 7, Solside Tower, weight 050 at 4 knots, runway 03 left. You're cleared for takeoff.
Alright, here we go. And then, yes, turn the time compression off. Then I will definitely throw data link on, since we don't have link 16 to the other guys. Also, I feel like this would be a little difficult to do an Oka strike at night, but that's not my problem. Okay, there's number 2. Let's get out of here. Alright, airspeed's alive.
Mustang 2, 2-shift,
and
F-16s, ready for departure.
We aren't exactly that heavy. And
Mustang 2, hold short.
okay. Throw that into handoff mode.
2, airborne. Hawkeye 7-1, contact departure.
Okay, and then we're going to tell departure that we are in the sky.
Hawkeye 7, airborne, 2-shift, F-16s, 1000.
Hawkeye 7, Solson, departure, fly heading 050, resume on navigation.
Hawkeye 7-2, on my way.
Switch to tactical comms now. And let's see, this is steer point 2. Yeah, this is our hold point. Actually, we can probably increase our climb. And we'll wait for number 2 to get with us, and then we'll turn off our lights. I guess also we get our hammocks. We get our hammocks all aligned. Okay. That's good enough. And then roll. Just a couple of adjustments. And looks pretty good.
Two, in position.
Don't need lights anymore. I'm already seeing some enemy aircraft out there. But they're way out there. Oh, Su-25. That's I mean, I'm not gonna say it's an easy target, but Su-25 is a pretty easy target. And not exactly threatening. We'll do continuous. Let's go IFF out. Okay, it's not picking up our friends there, so we won't. Just put it back on a sign. And so we're gonna go up to 25,000. We'll keep an eye. Well, it looks like the Su-25s are running away. I don't know what that is. We have something coming in. Good 80 miles away, so let's do an IFF scan. They're friendly. Oh, actually, if I haven't had to do this in a while, we'll just stick to mode 4. And that'll give us a pretty quick and clear indication if they are friendly or not. Or at least have an IFF transponder. Pretty close to our target altitude, and then we'll be able to save on fuel. Yep, there it is. We'll ease up, because cruise page. It'll be a minute late, but we want to be at steer point 3 at what is it called? 2049. Alright, if that's the case, I am going to put on altitude hold. We're not going to follow the steer point. And we'll just time compress. They're coming back in. What are they? Su-25s at 14,000. Let's go down just a little bit. So F-16s are in pursuit. Yeah, we might not. We're gonna time compress. Doesn't look like we're going to tangle with them quite yet. Let's get some radar spikes. We can really see. Oh, wait. Because we're so light, because these missiles are so light, we don't need a lot of throttle to keep us going up this high. Let's IFF scan. Okay, whatever they were, friendly. Okay. I think there are two enemies. Oh, it's a MiG-19 now. Alright. These F-16s should have the advantage. Time will tell. Can't quite see. So expanded mode. I've lost them both. Either they went behind a mountain or they both burned in. Okay. We'll start a lazy turn off to our right. Full time compress. We may have 5th gen fighters up here with us now.
Request permission to engage. Bandits. From 3054 18,000. Hawkeye 7-2, weather safe. 2. Hawkeye 7-2, on my way. 2, in position. Magic 2, Hawkeye 7-1, checking in.
Okay. And we also want to request picture.
Magic 2, Hawkeye 7-1, request picture. Hawkeye 7-1, Magic 2, picture is multiple groups, range and azimuth split. Southeast group, Rob 30044 14,000, fuel. East group, Rob 33553 2,000, fuel. West group, Rob 2971115 25,000, track north, bogey.
Alright, so a lot of furballs. We don't need to get involved. We don't want blue on blue. Plus, what is it? Ah, J-20. Yeah, I mean, they can handle it. I haven't had any success in even getting a radar spike of the J-20, and they are incredibly maneuverable. So even getting in a dogfight with heaters is not something that I would want to do. But in the case that we're seeing right now,
7-1, package marshaled.
right, there's the package marshaled. As a matter of fact, instead of going to steer point 2, we're just gonna, or steer point 3, we're gonna go to steer point 4. Just to kind of get ahead of them. And stay ahead. Alright, still a J-20. And here's the frustrating thing. We know it's there. But the radar that we've got may not burn through its stealth system. Yeah, that's pretty much the short of it. Don't know if the F-16 radar can lock it up. Never seen it happen before with a player F-16, but with AI F-16s, they can do it just fine. So, whatever. Okay, we're gonna throw on autopilot, and we're just gonna see how things develop as we time compress. Who are they? MiG-19, Su-25. I mean, they're out there. They're way out there.
Mudhand, 7-1, package leaving push point.
Okay, good. I just kind of want to stay a little bit ahead. Time compress a little bit more, and yeah. If anything comes within 60 nautical miles of us, yeah, that's a problem. If nothing's showing up on the NFD, whatever, no need to worry too much. Alright, we got something up ahead. What do we have? MiG-21, Su-25, perfect. See, those I know we can take on. Actually, let's get our jammer ready to go. Okay. We're gonna be like 2 minutes late. We're gonna pick up the pace. Right, those radar contacts disappeared. steer point. Turn on auto mode. Should almost be there. And steer point number 5. Got some radar contacts. Unknown. And we will, no response. Who are you? Actually, let's do Twiz. There we go. And then have a soft lock.
Magic 2, Hawkeye 7-1, group bullseye 315586000. Declare. Hawkeye 7-1, Magic 2, contact is a bogey.
Okay. AWACS doesn't know what it is. Chances are they're bad guys.
Magic 2, Hawkeye 7-1, group bullseye 315583000. Declare. Hawkeye 7-1, Magic 2, contact is a bogey.
He's not going to give me anything else. We're not within 40 miles yet. However, it looks like it's too many. These four, I'd imagine...
7 in.
Okay, good. I'd imagine these are bombers or something, and then this is the escort somewhere out here, but they're too low. They're like super low. And I don't want to climb. They're still way out there. We have confirmed hostiles. At 12,000. Now the reason why I'm not... Oh, hello. Somebody shot something. Yeah, somebody was shooting. They're bad guys. We'll see what happens here. Well, they're busy with that. We have new contacts that are confirmed bogeys, or not confirmed bogeys, but confirmed bandits. Now it's 16,000. Just gotta tilt the radar antenna down a little bit, see if we can get something. What are they? It just says fighters. In any case, they are headed to the target area. Oh. Yep. Those ones that we were tracking before, AWACS confirmed hostile. I want to try and get this one. But everybody's so close.
Mudhen 7, Magic 2, be advised. Threat aircraft bearing 31531, 18,000.
Yeah, one's breaking off. Oh, I think he got shot down because he's descending very fast. I actually think I see the fire. Nope. Those are just lights. Okay, those hostiles are taken care of because we have just overwhelming forces over there. What's going on over here? We got something going on. An IL-28. Yeah, I told you. There's too many to be fighters. It's a bomber. IL-28, IL-28. We're about 40 miles out. Thing is, it doesn't have to be a fighter to get a nice tick mark. So, we're gonna press the attack and we're gonna go well, he's descending very fast.
110-7, Magic 2, be advised. Threat aircraft
Gone.
bearing 02527 4000.
They're not gonna survive for very long. Yeah, 2,000 feet, yeah. Over here, they're running away. Goodness gracious, this is the problem with having so many air assets just kind of floating around.
Mudhead 7, we are RTB.
Okay, so Mudhead and 7 did their job. We did ours. I mean, I was hoping to see some actual action and just let something off the rails. Also just, you know, checking in with the RWR. I don't want any surprises. These guys, who are you? If they return no results, meaning they're most likely hostile. Who's this? MiG-21s on their way back? Let's cut them off. Oh, they made a sharp turn. Yeah, we'll go to 0.7 for right now. These guys are outside weapons range, and they're flying away. Their attack aircraft? What does AWACS have to say about it?
Magic 2, Hawkeye 7-1, group bullseye 34034 13,000. Declare. Hawkeye 7-1, Magic 2, contact is outlaw.
Outlaw. Outlaw usually means friendly. They just don't have IFF or Link 16. They still could be hostile though. Alright, MiG-21s are going in headfirst in this wave of F-16s. And oh, AWACS came through. Okay, so Outlaw, they're bandits. So bogey normally means an unknown and unidentified aircraft, and then bandit, bad. Yeah, they turned around. Ooh, I might be able to actually. How high are they? They said they're at 20. One at 26,000 feet, one at 18,000 feet. Let's raise the antenna. Yeah, there he is. I got a hit. Yeah, they're still 80 nautical miles away. 40 nautical miles. Still way outside weapons envelope. But yeah, I think he just blew up.
Breaking off to RTB.
Yeah, they blew him up. And who are these guys, though? You just said it still just says attack aircraft. Okay. They're at 14,000. I'm going to just tilt the antenna down a little bit more. There they are. Got something. Alright, he's turning into me at 10,000. Somehow we're at 30,000. I wasn't paying attention. Looks like they're getting into a dogfight. This one's running away, maybe. I don't have a positive. Yeah, there we go. Just tilt the antenna down a little bit more. Got a soft lock. I'm not getting Oh, that's because he blew up. Or shot down. What about this other guy? $9,000. I think he's done as well. I'm gonna raise the antenna up a little bit. And we're gonna head home. Dang it. Super desperate. Okay, who are these guys? More attack aircraft at 4,000 feet trying to come in under the radar. We're gonna go to steer point 8. We're just going to hold altitude and time compress and see if they turn around. They are, but not in the way that I want. And they're being intercepted right now as we speak. Get out of here, man. Alright, we're gonna turn back home. Because we're not super far. Okay, never mind, we'll go to steer point 9.
Dog, 7-1, sunrise.
Let's tell AWACS we are checking out.
We are heading home.
Time compress. down to 30 miles, and then we'll know that we are in their airspace. We are coming back quite late. Just for the simple fact that I was trying to get some tick marks. Go back to normal fuel. We'll keep the external fuel tanks. One for drag. Oh, there's a plane. One for drag. And then the other reason, because then we could put it back into our squadron's inventory. Let's see. Oh. Duh, I got to switch my comms over to approach. Alright.
Hawkeye, 7-1, 2-shift, F-16s, 25 miles, north, 23,000. Request vector for visual landing.
Good morning, Hawkeye 7-1, Solsan, approach. Welcome back. Vectors for VAR approach. Runway 03, right. Q, page 3037. Hawkeye 7-1, turn right heading 215. Descend to 5,000. Maintain 300 knots.
315.
Hawkeye 7-2, fly
5,000.
heading 215. 6,000. Runway 03, right.
Yep, there's the airfield there. If you don't know where I'm looking.
Hawkeye
No.
7-1,
Okay.
turn right heading
Right there.
230.
Zero.
Altitude. Altitude.
Flame out.
Hawkeye 7-2, orbit for spacing 6,000.
Oh no, where's she taking me? Wait, she said 5,000. my bad.
Hawkeye 7-1, orbit for spacing 5,000.
Oh man. Okay, you're now.
Caution. Caution.
Okay, just wanted to go to
Hawkeye
Cat 1.
7-1, fly heading 165. Descend to 4,000. Maintain 240 knots. Hawkeye 7-1, orbit for spacing 5,000.
Uh-oh. Sorry. I thought that was me. Stupid.
Hawkeye 7-2, turn right heading 110. Descend to 4,000. Maintain 230 knots. Hawkeye 7-1, fly heading 175. Maintain 310 knots.
175, okay. Alright, now the runway should be pretty clear. Or at least the guiding lights. The white rabbits. Okay. What's our next instruction here?
Hawkeye 7-1, turn right heading 215, descend to 4,000, maintain 280 knots, vectors to left base.
Oops. Oops, yeah, she said 280. Okay, I see. The guiding light switched. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Hawkeye 7-2, fly heading 210, hold 4,000, maintain 260 knots, vectors to left base, runway 03, right. Hawkeye 7-1, turn left heading 205, descend to 3,000, maintain 280 knots, vectors to left base, runway 03, right.
Okay.
Hawkeye 7-1, fly heading 105, descend to 2,000, maintain 200 knots, vectors to final.
105, 2000.
Hawkeye 7-2, fly crescent heading, descend to 3,000, maintain 260 knots.
So this is base. I can't see the moon. I mean, it's 5 a.m. The sun should be coming up.
Hawkeye 7-1,
soon.
turn left to final approach course 030, check approach speed. Hawkeye 7-1, contact tower, done final, switch 35310.
Okay. And we will tell them that we are on final.
Hawkeye 7-1, on
You're
final.
down.
Hawkeye 7-1, Soulside Tower, continue inbound for runway 03, right.
Oh, right. I was aiming for left. And we gotta really fix fix ourselves here. Okay, gear down, all good. Fantastic, all runway lights. Yeah, that should be good enough. Alright. We don't need all that speed, we can get back on the glide path. I can't tell if I got four whites. I
Hawkeye
should.
7-1, Soulside Tower, way 030 at 5 knots, runway 03, right, clear for landing, check gear down.
Gear down. Landing lights on. Yeah, there's the glide path. I got all 4 white lights.
Hawkeye 7-2, on final. Hawkeye 7-2, Soulside Tower, continue inbound for runway 03, right.
Nope, I see it red. But I should be okay. This one's a kind of a weird one. They had me turn on final so early. Alright, that's the runway. There it is. Do some aero braking for a hot second, and then put on the brakes. Nose wheel steering on.
Hawkeye 72, Soul Side Tower, weight 030 at 5 knots, runway 03, right, clear for landing, jet gear down.
Yeah, taxi lights. Okay, oop, and we're still kind of going a little bit too fast. Alright.
Hawkeye 71, contact ground, switch to 27580.
Okay, then we're gonna ask ground to taxi back to ramp.
Hawkeye 71, request taxi back. Hawkeye 71, taxi back to the ramp, Delta 00.
Okay, Delta 00, where we parked last time. Alright, there's Delta. And then 00 will be this first hangar here that's open. Right. Done. We'll ask for chocks, and we'll start our shutdown procedure.
Hawkeye 72, request taxi back.
Okay, that's done. Don't need the probe heat anymore. That should be it for that. Throttle's back in its detent. Let that spool down. Okay, we'll go ahead and put the EPU safety pins in. turn off batteries, and we shall end the mission. See what we got.
Magic 2, radar contact, bullseye. 3, 4, 9, 9, 7, 24,000.
Alright, good. Partial success on each end. So it says minimal damage to the target site. I don't know what that means, because it looks like they didn't get credited with any air-to-ground kills for the runway. So there's that.
Sentry 5, radar contact, bullseye. 0, 0, 5, 1, 6, 25,000.
I mean, it does say that the airbase was completely shut down and unable to launch anything in the future. Okay. What more can you request out of that? I don't know. Alright. Not a whole lot. Oh my goodness. Why is this supply unit trying to get to this town up here with zero support? Anyway. Looks like good support on the right side, the east side. West side, again, not looking too different. This should now look like duty. So I don't want to add a package for a mission. It was Ongjin Airbase. Oh yeah, 0% option or operational. Yeah, they re-destroyed the runway. Okay. They did their job. Okay. Sunrise is gonna be coming up here in an hour, I think. Let's see. Sunrise is 7:16. Yeah, so about an hour. Which these next missions will be in the daytime, but I'm not sure. See, this is a bar cap over almost nothing. Who knows if we'll get any action over there. This bar cap is over and nothing still. Who knows if we're going to get any action. Intel say. Yep. Like. Force levels. Alright, finally we're getting some good air defenses. But anyway, aircraft. Yeah, they got reinforced for a hot second, which is understandable with the whatever it was called. The reinforcements. Ground is doing fine. Air bases, fuel, supply. We're both kind of hurting a little bit. Naval power. Oh. Alright. And air defenses. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just best to let the AI handle everything that's going on right now, because when I tried to take over to prioritize stuff, things were going out so great during between days 1 and 2. Alright. Other reason I was going to the intel was the squadron. We did get resupplied with a few more aircraft because we were at 5 airframes and now we're up to 7. Alright. We will see how things progress from this point, but the bar caps aren't looking promising. Even though they are in the daytime, I might just do this bar cap just because we have enemy aircraft on the horizon. And let's see, it is about an hour.
Dragnet 4, radar contact, bullseye 2, 5, 0, 6, 9, 21,000. Blackhawk 2-1, attacking ground target, bullseye 0, 6, 8, 6, 5. Got
Okay.
it.
Who am I kidding?
Jackal
No.
3-1, splash 1.
Not doing that.
Magic 2, radar contact, bullseye 0, 0, 5, 3, 1, 22,000. Sentry 5, radar contact, bullseye 0604321,000.
Okay, whatever.
Nighthawk 6-1, let's go home.
Thanks for joining on this flight. This is Callsign Scooter. I am going to sign off and stay tuned for the next flight. If I feel like uploading twice in 1 week, who knows? Or if we'll just stick to the 1 week schedule. Alright, well. No further updates. I know I haven't posted any DCS things recently. I just haven't quite been in the mood for DCS. I really want to fly the Phantom a lot. But, I don't know. Just hopping into Falcon and picking a mission and then flying the mission and then ending it there is just easier. Anyway, till next time, we'll see you later.